blocks this weekend.
Four
rounds, cut to top. First game, Grixis Midrange versus Mono White.
4 WotC's Pioneer weekend.
Yes.
I'm excited to go back and see some other streams as well, see what they were doing, see what decks people have cooked up. I'm not really expecting a lot of inverter truth here.
I mean, there might be. People want to win, so like
there might be 1 or 2. I don't think there's gonna be many though. I can't tell if that's his normal stance or he's trying to show his hand.
Oh, see, look at that.
Okay.
What a hero! Wow, I can actually see every.
Wow. So
you don't have to do that, but it's much appreciated.
Yeah. So he's on 2 Thoughtseize, a Thought Eraser, Opt, and it looks like a Dreadhorde or a Dreadbore.
He goes down to 16 right away. Shock Thoughtseize.
So Andy is Pantheon. One lander, Pantheon, Thalia's Lieutenant, the Knight Lord. Oh, jeez.
I can't. Knight Lord, that's just Creature Lord.
Creature Lord. Bodyguard, and I can't remember the double white card's name.
Here I go. There's a Soldier of the Pantheon. There's Athalia's Lieutenant. There's 2 Benalis Marshals. There's a Knight of the White Orchid.
Knight of the White Orchid.
And a Dauntless Bodyguard.
You think I would remember that for playing Rally?
Rally? Do you mean Return to the Ranks?
Return, yeah, you're right.
So you're really just slipping already.
I am trying to wake up, bud. Soldier of Pantheon
takes his only 1 drop.
It's best play. But rips another one.
Kytheon.
Actually really like Kytheon and Pioneer. It seems pretty sweet. So another Thoughtseize for Kurth.
Does he take the... Yeah. Hey, he hits it. What a hero. Thalia's Lieutenant. Swing for 3. He's so lucky he hit a land there. It would have been really awful.
That's a Jace on top for Kurth.
I think Kurth is also looking for lands now.
Yeah, there's the land, a Drowned Catacomb, I do believe. Looks like Kurth is thinking about ripping up the Thought Eraser to take the Knight of the White Orchid. Yep. Try to keep him off that 3rd land.
If he gets the 3rd land here, Kurth is just going to get beat.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Kurth is already outstunned 16. You gonna go put the dice out? So Andy rips the land off the top. Plays, he ripped another Knight of the White Orchid off the top to get into land to hit his 3rd land.
That's 5 damage. I don't know if Kurth plays Ritual of Suit or something like that, but you could use one. A Languish, maybe.
I can. He's got to be on some kind of wrath.
Doesn't look like he has one. I see a dig, Dreadbore, a land. Murderous Rider just playing as a creature.
I mean, blocks pretty well and gain as lifelink.
No, it doesn't do enough.
Oh yeah, because Lord comes out.
It's all right. It's just, it's really just not that amazing.
Well, he has to block the Lieutenant here. Most amount of damage.
No, I wouldn't have attacked with the Kytheon at all. I just gave him. I mean, I guess yeah. No attack with he has a 4/3. Flip.
Untaps the Thalia Lieutenant.
Just an indestructible.
So Dreadbore and Dig for Kurth. Probably looking to dig here at least.
Hey, yes. Oh, he doesn't have Languish mana.
Is Suit 3?
Is what?
Ritual of Suit
It's 4.
4. I see 3 Nicol Bolas, 2 of the creature flip Nicol Bolas. And this 7. Another Thoughtseize. Kurth's gonna die, but hey, gain that extra information, you know, maybe he doesn't know Andy's deck too well. But mono white beatdowns. Takes game 1. I mean, Kurth's hand was real strong. I'd keep it too against a blind opponent.
Yeah.
Double Thoughtseize with another Thought Razor and a Dreadbore. I feel like that's very good in this current meta. But obviously against aggro, it's not going to get you there.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Pro Black Knight and Andy sideboard? I like that a lot.
Is that Knight Pro? Or is that Hexproof from?
Oh, it might be Hexproof.
Yeah, I think that's Hexproof from. Well, it gets bigger if they have a +1/+0 if they have a black permanent or someone has a black permanent.
Yeah, +1/+0 as long as another player controls or any player controls a black permanent. Hexproof for black is really weird.
Yeah.
But I guess they.
I mean, it would be too aggressively statted if it was a 3/2 that like a 3/2 unblockable for 2. That would be kind of insane.
With first strike.
Huh?
With first strike.
I mean, if it's unblockable, the first strike doesn't matter too much. But yeah.
I'm just saying, like, you know, if you're talking about statting it up, you gotta include everything. And I feel like first strike's real good. You know, like it helps. It would help him a lot in the aggro matchup. I saw a couple mono black aggro lists, and a couple of LSV's leagues and Redukes leagues. I kind of hope we can see one of those. I think those decks are really cool and have a lot of flexibility and different game plans that you can throw in.
Yeah.
So I would imagine the Grixis player here just decides in all their trait removal they can. Do you take out Thoughtseizes? Or do you leave those in?
I'll leave them in.
Leave them in?
Something to do on 1. I doubt Kurth has much of anything on 1.
Yeah, the only 2 spells we've seen so far are Thoughtseize and Opt. Kind of interesting build coming from Andy. You know, typically a lot of mono white players come from the standpoint of life gain. It's just easy, and
Yeah.
hard to compete with. But he's just going mono white aggro beatdowns.
Yeah,
And
there's been a decent amount of mono white just aggroless, like not in life gain. Like honestly, the life gain part is probably worse.
yeah.
It's just too easy to disrupt.
And there's also cards that literally just say you can't gain life too.
Mhm.
Like
Mulligan from Andy.
so, it looks like another Thoughtseize, Fill Passage. So I can really get out of his hand. Is that a Drown in the Lock in the front? Oh, there we go. Ritualist Soot. I'm pretty sure the front card it is, actually.
I love Thraben Inspector.
It's
And it's gone.
it is gone.
Kithian's just better, but it's still a nice card.
Oh yeah, very good.
Looks like he drew another Thraben Inspector. I know that might be a Dauntless Bodyguard. Yeah, it was.
So 2 Bodyguard, Kithian, Soldier of the Pantheon. What is that land?
Mutavault.
Oh, that is. Oh, it's just an alternative art. Actually, going to take one of the bodyguards.
That Mutavault's gonna be super awkward. It's not even funny.
So it's getting him good a little bit here, but it does almost, I guess, secure him to flip if he's able to land the Kithian.
For what?
The flip for Kithian.
He's not. There's no way that can happen. Like he doesn't have enough. Like first, he can't actually like cast enough to get it to flip because it has to attack with 2 other creatures.
Well,
And unless he draws the planes here, he can't do anything.
Well, if he just casts Kithian his next turn, and the following turn you can just boot up Mutavault and attack and flip it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, it kind of just
I guess,
secures the flip at least, and that's the biggest thing he's really got going for him with this current hand is the flip.
Mm.
Unless he just decides to get aggressive with it, and I thought he was about to just send up the Mutavault.
Mm.
So I do believe that's the. I think it's the warrior that when it enters, you can exile a creature from any graveyard and gain 1 life.
That is
and then when
exactly
also,
what happened. When
also,
another warrior enters, yeah.
Doesn't it when it attacks itself though?
No, it's when
No.
I believe it's when another warrior enters. But you know, maybe I'm wrong.
I thought it had an attack trigger on it as well.
Could be. Takes the Marshal as at least 2 lands on the top away from being cast.
Yeah, the exile spell. I mean, exile enchantment has Convoke. That's fetch here with Fable Passage.
Looks like it's gonna be a push on the Mutavault. Yep. Basically just a 1 mana instant speed sinkhole when you think about it.
Oh, Ritual of the Suit is actually 4 mana.
Yeah.
You said 3.
You said, is it 3? And I said, no, it's 4.
Oh,
You literally said, is it 3?
I am so
last
tired, I
game.
guess. Holy moly.
Whew.
Well, Girth, I guess, grabbed it at the right time. He could have casted a year on this next turn.
Oh, what are we talking about?
The Lord for the creatures.
Oh, the Benalish. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He can only play a Jace. That is the only thing he can do.
Oh, yep. He is. Yep. He's one black short for the Bolas.
Yeah, it requires 3. Saying it's a thinker, but
I mean, I think he's just trying to decide of how much he actually values the Jace, because there's a good chance that Jace just catches the enchantment here and gets exiled.
mm-hmm.
So maybe Kurtz is just trying to figure out if it's really worth throwing Jace under the bus to get that out of his hand and maybe open the road for
he
the
is
Nicol
saying,
Bolas.
which do I play? So apparently he thinks it's castable. It's gonna be really embarrassing if he decides to go with the.
Yeah.
He realized.
Just realized it.
It's not as embarrassing since he caught himself. Let's see if Andy just rips another Marshall. That'd be funny. No blocks. Passes. Mystery
black.
card. It could be
It's a Dragon Skull Summit, I do believe. In Kurt's hand. Discards an opt, flips.
I assume that card in Andy's hand has to be something pretty reactive, whether it's Unbreakable Formation or another thing that gives the creature indestructible. He could also just be holding up he values the Kytheon indestructible more.
Yep.
2 a Jace.
So Andy knows that there's almost 100% chance that Nicol Bolas is coming down next turn. Does it go down to 1 or 2 if he kills the creature?
1.
1? Land for Kurth off the top, so his only play is Nicol Bolas, but then he'll... I feel like almost... Yeah... Yeah, I mean, the Lord's lethal off the top.
Sure, Andy gains a life.
I feel like I would hedge my bet in plus to draw a card instead of
I
trying.
think I would just go minus the Kytheon. Like, you could draw a card. I mean, Andy would have to get rid of something that's probably pretty good to him. The only thing that wouldn't be good in Alex's eyes, or Kurth's eyes, to get rid of is the face down card.
I was just thinking you'd at least get 2 activations out of Bolas then, compared to just the.
I mean, he has the Conclave in hand, so I don't really think you can bet on having 2 activations. 4. Next alliance own bodyguard. Weird.
Well, it looks like he's going to get 2 activations out of it either way here.
Cletus.
Cletus is...
The card must be like a replacement conclave or something. I don't know what he would give up in this situation. Yeah, second conclave. That's what I thought. It really couldn't be anything else.
Go down. There goes Nicol Bolas going down. Bone Crusher Giant on the
Pretty good.
Soldier of Pantheon. Immediately getting deployed from going on an adventure. It's got a Thalia's Lieutenant and a Thraben Inspector in
It's
hand.
really good.
Yeah, especially with a Thalia's Lieutenant here, probably going to be the follow-up. No reason not to play it.
There's 3 blocks, trades. Treadboard.
Keeps him alive. Ooh. History of... Oh, jeez. Benalia?
Mhm.
Yeah. For some reason...
they're not humans.
Yeah. For some reason, I want to say Analia. I was like, that does not sound right at all.
Direct down to 3.
Another Planeswalker Nicol Bolas, 5 mana here. God Pharaoh.
Yep, kill a 2/2.
Stay alive for another turn.
Nailish would be lethal here if he had one.
You just put Kurth down to 1, right? And let him have the
For what?
Nicol Bolas if you don't.
He can only attack with the Thalia's Lieutenant right now.
Oh, yeah, so. Yeah, so, I mean, he's still putting. Would be putting Kurth down to 1 here.
Yeah, now, yeah.
Yeah. Another land.
Yeah, Sweeper doesn't save him.
And Thoughtseize.
Ooh, I don't know if I can run the clue there. Thoughtseize kills himself again. That is 2-0 for Andy.
Oh. Kurth would have found Anger of the Gods off of a Dig Through Time if he was able to survive one more turn. History of Benalia really got in there. Same with the Thalia's Lieutenant.
Yeah.
It was. Mono White just spread out the board so far, and
Exactly.
Grixis just didn't have enough to keep